Hey guys, welcome back.
We're sipping and spilling on that real tea.
Really? Recently I hit 100 subscribers, over 100 subscribers, so that was really exciting. Thank you so much for that, for subscribing to my channel.
It's all for me, I know.
If you want me to do a special video just for having 100 subscribers, leave me a comment below and let me know what you want me to do to celebrate 100 subscribers. Alright, so this video is called The Accent Tag. We are from Bloomington, Illinois. We live in the very central part of Illinois, and we sound 100 times different than people from Chicago. We don't like being associated with people from Chicago, especially with our accents. We do not sound the same.
They group us together.
Yeah, they grew. Everyone who hears Illinois or that you're from Illinois, they go, "Oh, are you from Chicago?" I mean, do you know how annoying that is? It's really annoying.
Southern Illinois is also a different thing.
Southern Illinois is also very
different.
different.
They have a different accent.
We are very different from each other. Anywhere south of Chicago is not Chicago, and we don't like Chicago. We don't want to be Chicago. So, I'm going to do first the list of words and how we say them. See if any of you guys out there say these any differently. I know that some of these, I know how some people say them differently. The first one is aunt, as in A-U-N-T. My aunt Kathy, my aunt Jerry. Aunt. I don't say aunt.
Yeah. Like, or if you've ever been to Annie Ann's, I say Annie Ann's, not Auntie Ann's.
Do people actually
I know people who say Auntie Ann's.
Who says Auntie Ann's?
A lot of people.
It's Auntie Ann's, guys.
Also, we say pop, even though most people here say soda.
That's not true.
A lot of people,
That
everyone my
is
age
your
says
perspective,
soda.
but most people here say pop.
Except my friends. My friends say pop.
I actually do have that on the list, so you jumped ahead.
Sorry.
But we're just doing it now. We say pop. It's not soda. It's not Coke. It's pop.
Soda pop.
I hate the word soda.
Alrighty.
Okay, the next one, roof. So the roof of my house, I say roof. I don't say roof.
My dad says roof.
Does he say roof?
He says roof. He's like, oh, we need to fix the roof. I need to get up on the roof.
Well, you said that very southern, and he's not.
But he says roof.
Yeah, he is from Chicago. He's from one of the Chicago suburbs, so he says things differently than we say. And I think also Savannah might say things differently than me too, just because she grew up with a mom from here but a dad from up north. So you might say certain things more like he does. But
also my grandpa has a very like southern twang.
Southern.
So like I pick up a lot of different types of accents. Yeah,
I had a much stronger southern slang when I was a kid. I like half my family's from Kentucky. Very, very southern. So I grew up with that accent, but the more I spent time with my mom's side of the family, my grandma was like an English teacher, and she drilled it in your head to speak properly, and very grammar and everything had to be perfect. So I think I kind of lost the lazy sort of southern twang a little bit, but yeah. The next one is route, R-O-U-T-E, route.
Spell?
I don't know how to spell. Some people say route.
I say Route 66, but I say route. Like in Illinois, Route 66 is a thing, so I'll say Route 66, but for route, I just say route, like for every other thing. Does that make sense?
I say Route 66. I don't say Route 66.
See, I say route, but I say Route 66. That's the only thing I say route for. I don't know why.
Well, for Route 66, when I hear Route 66, I think of like that old-timey song, like, go down Route 66. Anyway, I say Route 66. I say route. I don't say root. Root to me is R-O-O-T, like the root of a tree or a plant.
The root of all evil.
Yeah. Next one. Wash. W-A-S-H, wash. Which...
I know where you're gonna go with this.
Okay. If I'm talking fast, I do say wash.
Well, you say dishwasher.
I say dishwasher. I have never, I don't think, ever said dishwasher. I have trouble saying dishwasher, because in my mind there's just an R in it.
I mean, okay, here's the thing. I make fun of her for saying that because I say dishwasher, but I do kind of get how it's easier to say dishwasher. Like, it makes more sense because it's just easier to say. Like dishwasher, you have to go dishwasher, dishwasher.
But I do tend to say wash over saying like dishwasher, or I'll say washer and dryer, not washer and dryer. If it's just the word wash, I'll say wash. But with another word, it's wash. It's washer for me. Oil. I say oil. I think probably most people say oil unless you're from the South, and then it's oil.
I say oil.
Oil. We put the I in there. The next one, theater. I think some people say theater, which is weird. I say theater. We're going to the movie theater.
Well, I say the theatre. I say the
No, you
theatre.
don't.
Sorry, yeah, I'm from Britain and Australia, and I say theatre. So yeah, I'm going to the theatre tonight with my friends to see the movie.
The next one, iron. Like when you're ironing clothes.
Iron.
Iron. How else would someone say that?
Iron. The iron. Urine. I don't know.
Anyway, we say iron. I don't know how else people say that. If you're from another state and say iron different than us, let me know. The next one, salmon, the fish.
Salmon.
We don't put the L.
I don't like it when people do that.
Do people
Salmon?
really pronounce the L?
Salmon, yeah.
Salmon. Who
Some
says
people
salmon?
say it.
Who?
I say salmon.
It's just salmon. I've never heard anyone say, I'm gonna eat the salmon. Like,
I'm gonna eat the salmon, guys.
I don't think anyone does that. Who does? That's weird.
Sorry, it
It's
sounds
just-
so weird
don't-
on her. 'Cause she's like, I'm gonna
Salmon.
eat the salmon.
It's just salmon. I don't know how else.
The next one is the debate of the century.
Oh my god, this one and this one. This one, there's some of these because of my OCD that actually really bug the crap out of me when someone says it opposite the way I say it. And that's just because of my OCD, I think. But caramel. It's caramel.
Caramel.
It's 2 syllables. Caramel. Caramel.
Yeah, not caramel.
It's not caramel. It's caramel.
Well,
To me, it sounds like when someone says caramel, they're trying to sound fancy or fancier than they are. Next one, fire, which I guess the only other thing I can think of is between southern states and everyone else.
Fire.
Fire, like my stepmom being from Southern Illinois, they say far. You know, it's like F-A-R to them instead of F-I-R-E, it's far.
That's fire, y'all.
The next one is us, between like us and like East Coast, specifically New Jersey, I think. Water.
Water.
They say water.
Water. Water.
Like W-U-D-D-E-R.
And I say water.
Water. We don't say water,
I had a teacher that said
but we say water, like wa.
The Dolan twins say water.
It's annoying. I don't like it. It's just we say it with like a D also. It's not water. It's water. Duh.
Yeah.
Water. The next word is sure, which I don't think there's any other
No,
way.
I know people who say sure.
Oh,
Sure.
sure.
Yeah, sure.
Ah, you're
Sure.
right. I guess people do say sure. That's
sure.
weird.
I say sure.
It's
Sure.
sure. It's like S-A-G-R, sure.
I didn't say yes or no.
This one is another one that bugs the crap out of me when people say it the opposite way. I don't know why. But data. It's not data. It's data. So it just, I don't know. The word data, it just doesn't sound right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I know a lot of people say it, but
I know, but it bugs me. The next word is ruin, which, again, the only thing I can think of is the southern states run it all together and they say rin.
ruin,
I don't want you to rin it.
ruin it, ruin it. I don't know.
But we say ruin because
Yeah.
we're from Illinois. The next word is crayon. I say crayon, like C-R-A-N.
Crayon.
I don't say crayon.
No, I say crayon.
I say crayon. It's just
C-R-A-N.
crayon. It's like one syllable. Crayon.
It's not crayon.
It's not crayon. I mean, I don't say crayon.
I don't think that. See, that's another one. I don't think it depends on where you live. I just think it depends on who you are. Like, some people say crayon and some people say crayon.
Yeah. Again, family from Southern Illinois that I know, and my own personal family, they do say more of a crayon sound, but we just say crayon. The next one is New Orleans. We say New Orleans. We don't say New Orleans.
Yeah, I
which-
say New Orleans. This one annoys the crap out of
This
her.
one bugs me so much. Why am I so annoyed by words? Anyway, this one bugs me. Pecan. It's not pecan.
Pecan.
It's not pecan. It's
Pecan.
it's pecan. Like Puhcon.
Dad says pecan.
I know.
We got some pecan pies.
Some
y'all.
pecan pie. It's pecan. Pecan. Just pecan. You don't have to make it so difficult for yourself.
I don't know why it's so funny
Pecan.
to me.
You want the pecan.
Let's get some pea in a can, guys.
It's just pecan.
I just thought of a word. Okay. She says orange, and she hates it so much when people say, like, the orange or orange, the orange.
Yeah, when people say orange, I'm like, are you trying to eat the word?
Like, she's like orange. No A in it. It's just orange.
It's not orange.
It's OORNGE for her.
It's just
orange.
Orange. It's one syllable. Orange. Orange. It's
Orange.
actually, it's not a word. It's a noise. Orange.
Orange.
Okay, the next word, I don't see how this. People
I
say
do.
Okay, well, this word is both.
Both.
Both
yeah.
of us. Both of us.
Some
went there.
people say both. Like they add an L in it. They say
yeah,
both.
those are not. That has nothing to do with where you're from. That's
I know a
just
lot of people
who are
do
dumb.
that. They say both instead of both.
It's just people who don't know how to speak properly. There's no L.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of a hypocrite though, because I do that.
I
in other
sneak
words.
it in sometimes with certain things.
It's like when people say I'm drawing.
I hate that. I hate it so much when people say
I'm
I'm
drawing
a
a
good
picture.
drawer
I'm a
or I'm drawing something. I hate it
I'm a good
so
drawer.
much.
Yeah. There's no
Ooh,
L.
I hate it.
But, and just like with both. I had a friend who used to say both. And it's weird.
I had a
But
teacher that
I
said
guess I'm a
both.
hypocrite because I do that with my R's, with like washer and another word that I'm going to say later. I'm not going to say it yet.
Okay.
Anyway, the next one. Again.
Again.
Yeah. Some people say again. This one I say two different ways actually. I say probably when I'm lazy, and I say probably when I'm normal speaking.
Yeah, if I'm trying to like have a real conversation, I'll say probably. But if I'm just talking to like my parents or something, and they're like, "Do you want this?" I'll just be probably.
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 The next one, Alabama.
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 People do say that.
How else do people say that wrong? Alabama. The next one is lawyer, which I know that southern states say lawyer, but at least in my area we say lawyer, like Loyer, lawyer.
Yeah.
We don't say lawyer. It's spelled like lawyer, but we say lawyer.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
say lawyer?
Lawyer. Yeah.
This one, I am, and I think in the minority. I say
too.
coupon, not coupon.
Yeah. I think Dad says coupon.
It's annoying.
Coupon.
It's coupon. Even though there's
Something about it. I think it is my OCD. Like something about being able to feel myself say coupon.
It feels good.
So good. It's so satisfying.
I can't say coupon because then I have to be like, it's coupon.
Coupon.
That's the thing about OCD. It feels better to say words a certain way too. The next one is mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise. Mayonnaise.
Yeah, I just say mayonnaise, but
Mayonnaise. It's just two syllables. Mayonnaise.
I feel like most people just say mayo.
All right, the next one, I say this different than your dad for sure.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so the next word
It bothers you so much.
The next word is syrup. He says syrup. That's annoying.
Syrup.
I say syrup.
Syrup. Oh, you know what else bothers me?
Syrup.
When people say the library. Syrup.
Those are people who need to go to a library. So yeah, syrup. We say syrup, not syrup. Next one, pajamas. We don't say pajamas, if that's...
Yeah, we also don't say pajamas. Some people say pajamas.
Who the hell says pajamas?
I've heard of that. It's like a thing where you say pajamas. Pajamas. Comment if you've ever heard that. But
I haven't.
we mostly say PJs though.
PJs.
What's weird is that I've noticed that a lot of my friends never call it PJs. It's just pajamas. It's not PJs.
Really?
Yeah, they never shorten it to PJs.
Next one is the word caught. I caught the ball.
Caught. Yeah. Caught.
How else would you say it? Cat? I caught
Cat. You're from Chicago.
it.
I caught
Chicago.
it.
I caught
Caught
it.
the ball.
I caught it.
Caught it. I caught it. I caught it.
Caught it.
I caught.
Next one. Naturally.
Naturally, yeah.
What's another way to say
Naturally.
Naturally.
Oh, maybe naturally. But I say
Naturally.
naturally. You get rid of the U.
Naturally.
Just naturally.
Naturally. Next one, aluminum.
Aluminium. And that's how they say it in England, right?
They say aluminium,
Yeah.
but we say aluminum.
Aluminum. Aluminum foil.
As far as I know, that's the only two differences.
Yeah.
In those
Not aluminum foil, aluminum foil.
foil. Next one, envelope. I hate when people say envelope because it doesn't start with an O, it starts with an E.
Everyone says I know so
Envelope.
many people that say envelope.
Just like when people say either instead of either. It's either.
So many people say either, neither.
Oh, it's annoying. It's either, neither, envelope, not envelope, neither, either. Okay, and then there's a few words that I wrote down too that are not part of this list. The words that I know that I say differently than people. This one is something that is said in the Midwest and the southern states that I don't think any other states do. For sandwich, we just shorten it to sandwich.
Yeah, the sandwich.
S-A-M-M-I-C-H.
I grew up with sandwich.
Yeah,
I want a sandwich.
You want a sandwich? What kind of sandwich you want? So yeah, that's something. If you ever hear someone ask you if you want a sandwich, it just means do you want a sandwich? Another one is mirror. So like I say it as a one-syllable word, mirror, M-E-E-R, mirror. But I think most people say mirror.
Yeah, I say mirror.
I say mirror. And I don't know, I mean, is it just because we're lazy and say mirror? Or is it an Illinois thing? Or, I don't know. But most people I hear talking that say that word say mirror or mirror. And I just say mirror. The last one is the one that I didn't even know that I said it weird until my daughter pointed it out to me. But the word, okay, I have to concentrate on how to say it correctly for a second. Sugar.
Sugar.
I can't say sugar properly without thinking about it first, because when I say it, I say sugar. S-U-R-G-A-R.
Sugar. Sugar.
I say sugar.
Sugar.
And then so she made me feel weird, like, oh, I guess I do say it weird. So then I asked my mom, how do you say the word sugar? And she said sugar. So I wasn't the only one. I guess I got sugar from her. She said sugar and I say sugar. I don't know. These other things that I wrote in here are more like things that you hear in the Midwest, not so much words, but other like phrases and things. So like we say gym shoes and tennis shoes. We don't say sneakers.
I've never called it sneakers.
I have never said sneakers. I've never heard anyone else say sneakers.
That's not a Midwestern thing. No one's like, I need to put on my sneakers.
Yeah, no one says that here.
It's put on your gym shoes, put on your tennis shoes.
Put on your gym shoes, put on your tennis shoes. Those are the only two acceptable ways to say it here.
I'm putting on my sneakers today, y'all.
Yeah, who says sneakers? Is it just...
Like a West Coast thing.
Is it?
Maybe.
Well, it ain't here, so we don't say that. Another thing is something that you're only gonna hear in certain states. Knee-high by the 4th of July. So that is for states who have a lot of cornfields. And if you don't know this already, Illinois is 80% cornfields. It's not all Chicago with a tiny bit of something else. It's 80% cornfields and then a little bit of city and whatever. And so we would hear a lot, knee-high by the 4th of July, meaning that the corn is going to be up to your knees by the 4th of July.
A lot of farms, a lot of fields, a lot of small towns.
Yeah. So if you think that Illinois is Chicago, you're wrong.
Yeah, it's not all big city. Also, speaking of, don't say Illinois or Illinois.
Don't say don't say the S at the end of Illinois.
Illinois.
It is so annoying. It's silent. And I don't know about everyone up in the Chicago area because I don't claim Chicago as being part of Illinois. But everyone else that is from Chicago or from Illinois says Illinois with an E, not an I. It's not Illinois. Like I'm ill, I'm gonna throw up. It's Illinois, like Ellen, Illinois. And I know one person at least tried to tell me last time I said that that's not true. I'm from Illinois and I don't say it that way. Well, you're from Chicago, so it's Illinois. Everyone down here says Illinois. Everyone I've seen on TV, the governors, the mayors, they all say Illinois. So the next time you're watching something on TV, like on the news, or if they're talking about Illinois, whatever, listen to the way they say Illinois, and 9 times out of 10, you're gonna hear them say Illinois, not Illinois. And if they're saying Illinois, then they're probably not even from Illinois. They're probably from somewhere else.
Chicago.
They're probably from another state and then moved to Illinois. But it's Illinois, not Illinois. I get so heated about that. Also, one more thing real quick. Where we live it's considered the Twin Cities because our two towns are connected to each other, where you don't know where one town ends and the other starts. So they're Bloomington and Normal. And so to shorten it for people around here, if you're a local, you just say Blono. So that's what we call living out here. We are in Blono.
Yeah, and if we're going, for instance, if we're in Bloomington and we're going to Normal, we don't call it we're going out of town. We don't call it we're going Normal. We say, oh, I'm going it's all the way on the other side of town.
Other side of town, yeah. We don't ever say, oh, I have to go to Normal today.
Yeah.
No, I have to drive all the way to the other side of town today.
And we don't say like, oh, that's 15 miles away. We'll say that's 15 minutes away.
Yeah, we go by minutes, not miles. So like if I am at the far southwest end of Bloomington, and I have to go all the way to the northeast side of Normal, which is the most opposite you can get, it's gonna take the farthest, it's gonna take the longest if you live in this area. I don't go, oh, I have to drive all the way to Normal. I just say, oh, I have to go all the way to the other side of town today.
Yeah.
And that's what that means. That means I have to go from one end of Bloomington to the other end of Normal. That's what that means. It's just Blono is one place.
Blono.
It's basically one place.
All the young people call it Blono. Not Bloomington Normal, it's Blono.
Okay, this last part is not words but questions. What do we call this or whatever? So the first one is, what is it called when you throw toilet paper on a house? We call it TPing.
TPing, yeah. Also, you just said something too. We just talked about how we overpronunciate things, but maybe we don't. Like with toilet paper, we don't say toilet paper, we say toilet paper.
Yeah.
Toilet.
We say toilet. Next one. What is the bug that when you touch it, it curls into a ball? We call it the roly-poly bug.
Roly-polies.
I don't know if it has a proper name, but we call it the roly-poly.
Yeah. Speaking of that, what about like lightning bugs versus fireflies?
Oh yeah, lightning bugs. We call it lightning bugs, not firefly. Isn't something I even heard of until I think adulthood. I never heard anyone say firefly. We always called it lightning bugs.
But tell us what you call roly-polies, because I want to know what the other names are.
Whoa.
That was our fat cat.
So, no, that was Tika. What do you say to address a group of people? We say y'all or hey guys.
Yeah, you guys.
You guys or
y'all. You people. Y'all people.
Savannah will be like, hey poopies.
Hey gooies.
Hey gooies.
Yeah, I say y'all all the time.
Yeah. We do say y'all a lot around here. What do you call the kind of spider or spider-like creature that has an oval-shaped body and extremely long legs? That's a daddy long legs.
Yeah, daddy long legs.
Is there another name for it? Is there another name for that I don't know? I've always heard daddy long legs. So, if there's another name for that, let me know, because I only know that one. What do you call your grandparents? I used to say grandma and grandpa.
Yeah, I don't say grandpa. I say peepaw. But that's like my own thing, but like pawpaw. And I know a lot of people say pawpaw. I didn't know that was a normal thing. That was just me too. But yeah, I say pawpaw. And then I know a lot of people that I know call their grandma Nana and their grandpa Papa. Not Pawpaw, but Papa.
Or Meemaw. I've heard a lot of people like from California, like YouTubers and celebrities, they don't say grandma and grandpa. They say grandma and grandpa.
Oh.
Like ma, pa.
Yeah.
We end in ma and pa. Alright. What do you call the wheeled contraption in which you carry groceries at the supermarket? We call it a shopping cart.
Yeah, a cart.
Some people call it
A trolley.
Really?
Or some people call it a buggy.
Oh, it's just a cart.
Yeah,
Actually, golf carts for me, were always called
Buggies.
buggies. We had a buggy ride, is what I when I was little, my grandpa, like, would have.
You want to
My
go on a buggy
papa
ride?
had this, like a golf cart, and he was like, "You want to go on a buggy ride?" I thought it was so special too. I didn't even realize it was a golf cart. I was like, "Oh, a buggy ride. Let's go on that."
Okay. What do you call it when rain falls while the sun is shining? The only thing I know that is a sun shower.
I just call it rain.
Okay, the very last one is, what is the thing you change the TV channel with? I call it a remote control. We don't always say remote control. We'll shorten that down to remote.
We just call it the remote, not the
The
remote.
Not the remote.
The remote.
I know some people
I
say
wonder-
clicker. I don't say clicker. I think that's maybe a southern thing.
The TV remote.
TV remote. The remote. I don't know.
We also call it by the color. Like, we'll be like, "Give me the black remote."
Also, I forgot to mention this earlier, so I'm just going to say it now. I'm going to put a clip or a picture in here of the state of Illinois, just so I can show you guys in a picture where we live as opposed to where Chicago is, because we are nowhere near Chicago. So anyway, I'm going to put that picture in here right here.
And actually, if you ask anyone from Illinois that's not from Chicago, they'll all be the same way.
All right, well, that is going to be the end of this video. Actually, I need to tag people. Okay, so here are my tags for the people that I'm tagging in this video to do this too. I am tagging Candy Coated. I am tagging Kat LaGuerre. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. And I am tagging Yenti Wanlin. So you three, it is your turn to do this list of words and let me know how you say things where you're from.
Yes.
See you guys later.
Peace out, poopies.